Hello everyone, this is a near-death experience of a neurosurgeon who went to the other world and saw Jesus and was shown a mystery, or should I call it a parable, that no one understood. Everyone have a different meaning to it, and it all ended up being personal. That is what makes it interesting and supernatural. Watch it to end and let's see what you got from the message. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for life-changing videos. Remain blessed as you watch. Hello, my name is Emmanuel, a neurosurgeon. I have lived all my life to serve God because I was brought up by a minister of God, trying my best to please God with the help of the Holy Spirit. I began a long-term fasting, prayer to see His face, and His plan for humanity. I'm not a pastor, but due to this sacrifice, I experienced lots of supernatural encounter, like having lots of NDEs and more. There are times I will be praying and all of a sudden see myself in another country. I have been to 5 different countries I never paid ticket for. I only see myself there. As I keep on seeking the face of God, I began to have more encounter and experiences like seeing angels, asking them to help me with things. There are times they will come and I communicated with them. I began to see people's guardian angels and also know things about people I have never met before. There are times I pray for people brought to the hospital without treating, and they were healed supernaturally. Science never affects my belief because every day that goes by I experience lots of things science can't explain. Believe this or not, I alone know some of the things I have seen. So when people argue about stuffs, I just smiled and walk away knowing deeply what I have seen. My first experience I had that I can't forget started like this. I came back from work very tired after eating, decided to sleep immediately since I still have lots to do the next day. I lay down to sleep but couldn't. I just sensed there are presence in the room, have been experiencing such, so I took it for granted and was pushing myself to sleep. Still yet I couldn't. Then I knew immediately something is wrong. I picked up the Bible to read but couldn't. I decided to pray still yet I could not. So I lay down quickly. All of a sudden I couldn't move my body anymore. I knew something supernatural held me down. Then all of a sudden I saw a great light. Instantly I saw myself above the bed. I turned back to see myself lying there peacefully. Then I saw 2 beams of light, and from them I heard come up. Immediately I saw myself floating about the house and every house nearby. It is very peaceful. I lost my depression immediately. I lost my appetite for wealth, fame, influence, and more. I felt relief from every anxiety. Just like twinkling of the eyes, I saw myself in a very beautiful place that has lots of flowers and more. But everything in this place is a living thing, including the flowers, the trees, and more. I found out everything in that place has something common, something I saw in myself, something I felt in every single thing there, something I'm joined together with, and that's love. Everything about there's love. That's the most peaceful place ever, and I bet you if you experience there, you would never love to come back to Earth. Earth is truly not a place to live in. We have people full of hatred, competition, evil people, and more. But here everything is love. Then I saw the Lord, full of glory and strength and love. He smiled to me and welcomed me. He held me and I started walking together with Him. Literally, you could hear the flowers singing in adoration. He took me to a place and said, "Now I will show you something. I will show you something about life. I will show you something to tell my people, but it will be in a parable." I was wondering. He looked deep to my eyes and said, "I will send you back to the world, but I brought you here to show you something. When you wake up, you will wake with abilities. Now you will see more, even names of people you don't know. That's my gift for you, son." He then smiled, stared at me for a while, and said, "Son, I love you." That word is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Then he touched my eyes, and all of a sudden, I feel I could see this like watching a film, but same time I felt I was there in person. It was like a dream. But never a dream like a vision, but a living one. I can't explain this experience, but this is what I saw. We were in an environment, and we were told that the president of Israel was coming. So we stayed in a line to receive them. Then all of a sudden we saw lots of convoy coming. We were happy and said, "At least the president is coming." It a privilege having the president in our midst. I saw the face of everyone enlightened. They were happy and joyous. Lots of celebration. Everyone wanting to see the president. I saw children happy, everyone. He came in a glorious way, so humble and beautiful, and was waiting for the main celebration to start. They came for a glorious wedding, a girl getting married to a prince, and will automatically become a queen of a great kingdom. It was supposed to be glorious, so the president came in attendance. Everyone were chilling, then suddenly something happened. We saw a car coming from a wrong way, which wasn't supposed to be so. There are people who were supposed to block them, instead they allowed them pass. I was worried. The car get to a point where it was supposed to be check. Instead I saw the security men sleeping and they just passed. I was having bad feeling inside me. I knew something is wrong. I went somewhere up to have a clear look. From every of the four corners I saw people walking in. People that were looking weird. Their faces were not friendly. Some dressed like security. Some pretending to be lame and were walking in an abnormal way. I knew something was wrong, and I began to complain. While I was complaining, I saw two dressed in security uniform walking towards me with a gun. And through intuition, I realized the car was having lots of people with guns and their aim was to kill everyone around. I just knew this immediately. I was so scared. So I ran and stood in a place to raise an alarm both to the president and everyone around that there's a problem coming. I saw the president disappointed by how reckless and careless the watchmen are, and how everyone was just busy celebrating without knowing there is a problem already. I was raising alarm, but people didn't notice. But unfortunately, I got noticed by the wrong people, and they started releasing fire towards me. I ran to a place and looked back and saw that everyone gathered were killed already. I couldn't see the president. I ran to a place with trees around. I saw them coming, searching everywhere, and from every corners. I saw them searching from the air, from everywhere. I didn't know how it happened, but suddenly I changed to another personality, so they couldn't recognize me again. I passed through them. While going, I began to hear a voice speaking to me, and saying, the reason the president came was because someone great was about to get married. And after the marriage, she's supposed to be a queen, and not just queen, but someone so great and glorious. But unfortunately, another girl from the Dark Kingdom got rid of everything related to the girl and get married to the prince, unknowingly to the rightful girl, who was busy celebrating and forgot her post. I saw that the rightful girl who was supposed to get married to the prince was hiding and afraid, so scared, and her gown was tore already, whereas the bad one was taking all over the place with glory and getting mighty with her army and preparing to get married to the prince. The voice continued and say, the right of this girl was for her to be the good queen. She's supposed to have a direct crown to the throne. But unfortunately, a dark spirit came and took everything. The throne belongs to her. The city belongs to her. The prince belongs to her. But everything was taken. And now she's hiding, having nowhere to go because she was careless, never minding evil days ahead. All her mind was to be great. But unfortunately, a strange spirit came and took her right away. All of a sudden, just like flashlight, my spirit was pushed to my body and I woke up. What do you think could be meaning of this revelation? Personally, it has a meaning to me, but for everyone I told, they all have a unique meaning to this, which my spirit also agrees with. So how about you? What do you think this means to you? That's all for this amazing experience. Thanks for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing life-changing experience. Love you much.